are at the Waupaca Senior Center with Sarah, of course, and we have Kevin here, who is with Synergy Home Care. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Welcome.
We are talking about the straw bale garden, right, Sarah?
That's right. We decided to start a straw bale garden for our seniors. We wanted them to have the opportunity to plant. And so what you can do here is you have a raised garden, so it's easy for planting. You don't have to bend over and weed as much. So we thought it'd be a good opportunity for the seniors.
Well, this is really interesting, too. Now, you were telling me just a little bit about it, because you actually plant right in bales of straw, not hay, but straw, right?
Yes, that's correct. The straw helps that you don't get as many weeds. So you want to just plant inside there. All you have to do is just dig a little hole in there and stick your plant in with a little bit of dirt, and they come up beautifully, as you can see.
So, Kevin, do you know what kind of vegetables we've got in here?
Well, we've tried to select a wide variety, anything from lettuce and cucumbers to tomatoes, anything that they thought they'd be interested to grow and eat afterwards.
And I think I see a cabbage plant, right?
Cabbage, broccoli, whole 9 yards, wide spectrum.
What a great way to have a garden that you can get a bunch of vegetables out of that doesn't take up any space.
To save space, it's also a lot easier, especially for seniors that don't want to spend a lot of time weeding and bending over. Makes it a lot simpler. And I don't know, the information came from a book by Joel Carson, and there's a lot of information online with the advantages of straw bale. Makes it very simple and easy. As long as you prepare the bales properly to get the nutrients in it, it grows very well.
So how do you prepare the bales?
Well, as Sarah was saying, about 2 weeks to 10 days before, you just start adding nitrogen every other day and watering it well, and it starts to decompose and create its own bacteria inside, everything that a plant needs to grow well, and it only has to last a season. After that, it becomes mulch for your traditional gardens.
How about that? What a great idea. Now, this is put on by several people, so you had some help with Synergy Home Care, of course, and some others. Who are they?
Silver Mist helped us out with the planting, getting the straw bales, and also the Waupaca High School music program.
So this is just a huge community effort. And what are you going to do with all the food if I don't steal it first?
Well, we're hoping between you and the animals that it doesn't go away. We're going to use it for our fabulous food program, healthy cooking. So we're going to incorporate all the vegetables that we have into our healthy cooking that we do here.
That's a great idea. What a cool thing. And to have all of the seniors be able to enjoy it and help garden. And this would be a good idea actually at my house because I don't like to weed. So, and while we're out here, you guys have worked on a park. So tell us a little bit about the park.
This park is called Serenity Park. It was made to be accessible for anybody with any kind of disability. So the grade going down would be available for anybody in a wheelchair or that has to use a walker. And there's also stairs for anybody else. We just fundraised through our rummage sale to get money for railings to be put in on both sides. So if people need a little guidance going down, those railings will be put in place as well. And we're hoping in the future, we're doing some plantings. We're hoping that we can have some exercise programs down here like our Tai Chi and Qigong as well. So
you guys worked on this I know it was last summer. How long has this been going on?
I believe it's been 2 summers now that they've been working on it. It was here before I came, so I know they did at least a year before me.
And what a wonderful little place, because you're right at downtown. What a great place to come sit at lunchtime too and get some fresh air.
Absolutely. There's picnic tables down there. You hear the water. There's birds chirping and lots of vegetation. So it's a great place. Come on down and check it out.
Beautiful. Thanks, Sarah, for joining us today. It's always appreciated and always good to see you. And thank you, Kevin. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Glad to do it.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of What's Happening in Waupaca. I'm Joni Kern, and we'll see you next time. Welcome to Pet of the Month. I am here at the Humane Society with Monica Gardner. Good morning, Monica.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Excellent.
I love it. I have Sasha, and you have Monster. I think that's fitting. You should have a cat named Monster.
All right. Yeah, that's just what I need.
So we have a couple of kittens. I like this gray and brown. She's just clinging to me.
That's what we call a dilute tortoiseshell. Well, she's got the light muted colors. And All different colors.
Well, she's just adorable. She's hanging out. Wait a minute. She's seriously attached.
Yep.
Here's the cool thing is that you don't, here, you can get it from this direction. You don't spay and neuter. You spay and neuter. You don't declaw
Correct.
any cats.
Correct.
And it's starting to get to the point where we're actually finding out how dangerous and detrimental it is to cats to declaw, right?
That is what the common thinking is now, yes.
And I agree. And the cool thing is that there are so many alternatives to keep cats from destroying furniture and stuff in your house.
Right.
Do you know a couple of them?
There's a great product called Soft Paws, and what they do is put little nylon or plastic nail caps on so that their toenails are covered and they can't actually scratch anything.
How much, do those have to be professionally put on?
No, they do not. You can buy a kit at most of your major pet stores or online, sometimes from your vet, or you can maybe get them from us. They do have to be replaced every now and then, but it's a fairly inexpensive alternative and definitely better than declawing.
Yeah. And if you start with a kitten handling their claws, it's a whole lot easier to do it as they get older.
Right, yeah. As long as you're careful so you're not hurting them, then they'll be used to it as they grow older. They'll be used to you handling and clipping their toenails and applying the soft paws or whatever you're doing.
Now, you usually get hit about this time of year with your first huge batch of kittens coming in, right?
Right. And as we're taping this, we're in the end of May, early June. So we are starting to get kittens in now and expect to have quite a few of them by the end of the summer.
So we can avoid that by?
Spaying and neutering.
You know what? It's a whole lot more friendly to spay and neuter cats than it is to continually have kittens that you're trying to give away.
Correct.
Or have them run out on the road and get killed, which is something none of us want.
Right, and in the long run, it's less expensive, too, than feeding all those kittens and trying to find homes for them.
That's not exactly cheap to feed a bunch of kittens, I can tell you.
That's true.
Though even my outdoor cats, my barn cats, they are all spayed and neutered, and they have more of a tendency to stay home. And I'm not adding to a overpopulation of cats, which really, truly is the case.
Right, and we do still have a problem with that in this county.
So the cool thing is that there are kittens here, but there are also a lot of full-grown cats. Some of them are just wonderful for coming in the house, especially if you live kind of a sedentary lifestyle and you don't want to put up with all of the energy of a kitten. This Sasha, I think, is the Monster. I think they're named wrong. I think that one should be Sasha and this one should be Monster because I think she's... What do you think? Look at the cat.
She's definitely personality plus.
She is personality. She is a fun little cat. Well, thanks for joining us, Monica, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.